Time to say goodbye, or should I say hello everyone, or should I say buongiorno from Rome in Italy, where I am staying at this particular moment in time. I am in Rome, everyone. I'm having a blast. Buongiorno, grazie, the rest of it. Mamma mia. You can't say that over here, it's a stereotype. Welcome to the Onlyfanz Football Podcast. On today's special, we talked about our all-time Italian XI. And we hope you enjoy. Stay safe, follow the Instagram, Twitter, the rest of it. And we'll be back as usual next week. Hit it, Stevie.
My spidey senses tell me this is gonna get fucking tasty, baby.
I will love it if we beat them. Love it.
There's a slice of cheese with Nico Giantsopoulos.
I have a dream.
Battler. The fella in the green and white short.
The guys up the joy have asked to be put back in their cells.
If you stop waffling, we might get some work done.
He has the go blood. He has the go blood.
Get out! Get out, Man United!
Origi!
Torres to give Chelsea a place in the Shane Long has done it!
Let me add a little bit of spice to that.
Is he a fucking space?
My grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bike.
I think I'm a special one.
I'm the normal one.
I never knew Stoke were that good.
Sebastian Haller, oh, you can leave that in, I don't mind.
Welcome everyone to episode dash. This is the Roma special. I am in Rome.
I am at home.
No, I'm not literally in Rome, but I'm staying beside Adzi. And as you're listening to this, I am in Rome. We're not doing an episode this week.
It's quite literally impossible.
No. And I'm not going over on Zoom.
No.
With
I
all
wouldn't force that anyway, to be honest.
Screw that, man. But we're going to do something a little bit fun today, just to film time. Obviously, we don't want to make it a case where we don't have anything out.
Yeah.
And we're just going to crack on. We're going to do a Italy all-time XI from our childhood. But firstly, Adzi, we have something special to announce. We're going to Amsterdam.
Yeah, we talked about on last week's special that we're going to Amsterdam and we're going to watch football, Cran. And I, for one, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to be watching live football again. Obviously, the League of Ireland's been great. It's been great being back full capacity. I think there was 1,700, 1,800 now at the game of Talca the week, and it was great. It was the night we won the league, so it was great to be there. But I'm looking forward to being in a continental European stadium with a load of Dutch people surrounding me, going absolutely apeshit watching their local team. I think it's going to be an experience, and I'm really looking forward to it.
And better than the Aviva.
Oh, much better than the Aviva, Christ.
Feyenoord Stadium probably do better hot dogs.
I think it's been knocked down as well, so we picked the right time to go.
Yeah.
And I'm really looking forward to going to the Johan Cruyff Stadium as well.
Yeah. And Feyenoord Stadium's like the bowling ground when I think about it. That time when they knocked down the stadium. We're going through a place of culture.
A place of history.
Yeah.
Historical. We're going to a place of historical significance. So it's good to go to, and before it's knocked down. And we're going to go to the Johan Cruyff Arena as well, which I can't wait for that. Hopefully I get a picture with Sebastian Haller. He's just strolling.
He's coming on the podcast, I heard.
I don't know, Jeff. Imagine he did though.
Sebastian, if you're listening, reply to my DM now, please.
It's like Eminem and Ryder there. Do
you sleep?
What is
I wrote you, but I still ain't calling. I left my face, man.
What is the thing with like people on TikTok and Instagram Reels now, making everything like? So I sent it to you the other week. A TikTok of Miguel Almiron and Josef Martinez of Atlanta in the MLS scoring a goal and doing like a Dragon Ball fusion. Is that what you call it?
Yeah. And
so when Almiron went to Newcastle, he scored and he done like the fusion, but there was no one there. And then the next clip is Martinez doing the fusion with no one there, and it's just played over Dido. I was like, it's really sad. It's like this is no right to be as sad as what it is. But yeah, sorry for waffling. I might put that TikTok in the post.
Yeah, we love a bit of waffling though.
Oh yeah, you're going to Italy. Let them know you're going to Roma, and
I'm going to one of. Well, it would have already happened by now, but I'm going to one of the biggest games there's been in Serie A so far. Roma against Napoli, because Roma are fourth. I think they're sitting 9 behind Napoli now, who are top
Napoli
of the
have
league.
been on fire.
They haven't lost a game, Azzy. 8 games, all wins, 24 points on the table. I did the maths in my head yesterday. They have 24 points from 8 games. That's sensational stuff. They're all in cracking form. And I'm going to the Lions Den, the Stadio Olimpico.
Ooh.
Roma. We're sitting in the Curva Sud, or the Curva Nord, whatever that means. We're sitting at the very top of the stadium.
You're looking at me as if I know. I have no idea.
Azzy, do you know Italian? Buongiorno.
No. It's spaghetti.
But we're sitting up very top. I don't think we'll be able to see much. Look, the tickets were 30 quid. I said, look, let's splash out. Let's live life. Let's go to this game. And I think it's going to be great. We might get a few fan interviews there.
That'd be actually hilarious if you did.
And I'll get one to say, Onlyfanz Football Podcast is the best in the world.
You have to get that now.
But yeah, I'll try my best anyways. And if you want to see a few clips from the trip, I'll be throwing them up on my YouTube, and we'll be having a bit of crack on there. So yeah, it's going to be a good time, people. I'm very excited, and I'm obviously going to wine tasting tour in Tuscany.
Of course.
And I got me slacks and pennies the other day.
Did you?
Very fancy slacks.
He's going to go wearing fancy clothes.
We're wearing slacks, white shirts. So if the red wine spills, we're fucked, essentially.
Oh my god.
In
the middle of coming up to winter as well.
I heard Tuscany's lovely. I heard it's lovely. So I'm very excited. It's a nice little day trip out. And obviously we'll be doing lots of drinking and lots of other things. So very excited.
Yeah, you sound it.
We are going to. Will we crack on with it?
Crack on. Let's get going. Might as well.
I'm wearing my Italy jersey.
Italia, Chevaliva.
Shout out to Con. Con by name, Con by nature. He got me this lovely €30 jersey.
Con McEnroe. You cannot be serious. I'm sorry. Did you ever see John McEnroe?
Yeah. Are you kidding me? You cannot be serious.
You cannot be serious.
The ball is clearly out. Like he's arguing
the
with
ball's
the
like 40 yards out of line. You cannot be serious. Shout out to Con for the counterfeit jersey.
Chiesa at the back, Adzi. Initially, alright. The C came backwards.
No way. Oh, God.
So I got it for free.
I'm gonna say his Chiesa spelled properly on actually. No, it is spelled correctly. Yeah.
So I got Chiesa printed on the back. I'm not going to wear this one around. I'm going to wear the other one, and we'll see where it goes. Speaking of Chiesa, we're doing our all-time 11.
I think there'll be a lot of crossover here, to be fair.
This will be from around our generation sort of thing.
Crack on. Do you want me to start off? I think we will both have the same pair. Well, first of all, what formation are you going with?
I'm going to go with a 5-3-2.
Oh, well, very Italian.
I've got 5 centre backs, so it's a bit of cheating going on.
I'm going 3-4-3 because why not? So
Grazie.
I'd say we'll both have the same goalkeeper. I have Gigi Buffon.
Gigi
Has to be.
I think it has to be Gigi. I was going to say shout for Donnarumma, but not really.
You can't give it to Donnarumma.
He's too young.
I think he will. I do think he will. He surpass Buffon. See, Buffon. I don't think Buffon won the Champions League, did he? And I could see Donnarumma maybe winning the Champions League. That'd be the only thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, Buffon, just because he's an absolute legend of the game.
Bo Buffon then. You're 4.
Well, I've 3 at the back.
You've 3 at the back as well. Yeah.
So I have Maldini, I have Chiellini, and this might shock a few people, but I have Andrea Dossena of Liverpool fame.
Man, I can't even remember that player, which tells me he wasn't that great, was he?
He was awful. He had a great week, right? And I mean a career week in which he scored in a 4-0 win against Real Madrid and a 4-1 hiding at Old Trafford. Do you remember the one with the grey jersey and Vidic got sent off?
Yeah.
Dossena scored in that as well, so yeah, just... come here,
memories.
You're going on your holiday and I'm not.
And you're
so this team is pure spoof. Maldini, because I'd say Maldini's probably the best defender to ever play the game.
Paolo.
I have Chiellini because of that time where he absolutely shithoused Tottenham. I was like, it's the history of the Tottenham. So that's why I'm picking Chiellini, and the fact he's just a great player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100% agree.
Your back five, Cram.
My back five. So I'm going to put Cannavaro right back because he can play there, definitely. I'm going to go with Nesta, Chiellini, Bonucci in the centre backs. Jesus. I love Nesta, one of my favourites. And I love Maldini, who's left back. I love that AC Milan team. When I was growing up, that AC Milan team.
This AC Milan team that conceded a 3-0 half-time lead against Liverpool.
I know that, but they were so good.
Oh yeah.
You know, that actually I think it was when they beat United when Kaka was playing. Yeah. It made me fall in love with football. I'm not exaggerating there.
No hyperbole,
yeah.
No, that starting 11 for AC is probably one of the best 11s ever. Yeah. And it's not as fondly remembered because of that 3-0 lead being conceded to Liverpool in Champions League final. But cracking team, yeah, good back five.
Get it in as much as possible.
Have to get in. But yeah, the back five is unstoppable. Like, I mean, you wouldn't get the ball past them.
You wouldn't know. But I think that's the problem. There's nothing going forward. But yeah, just to touch on Bonucci and Chiellini as well. It's coming, Rome.
Yeah, it's coming.
Top shithouse moment in the Euros.
Yeah, probably my favourite moment, to be fair.
Yeah.
Will I go for my midfield? So I have 4 midfield.
4 midfield? Centre midfield?
No, just like the whole midfield.
A wide 4-4-2?
Yeah.
Go.
3-4-3 is what I have.
Oh, yeah.
So I have Federico Chiesa. Had to be.
Oh, yeah.
Cracking player. I think he has the potential to be, like, depending how he sees out his career now. Obviously he's only a young fella, but depending on what he does from here on in, because I think the ceiling at Juventus is only so high, and especially with the way football's gone with Madrid and Barcelona. Like, I think a lot of people won't like me saying this, but the Premier League is the place to be, just purely because of the wealth of talent and the managers in the league. And
I know some great Italians that have never left Italy, like Totti and Del Piero. You know.
Yeah, true. No, look, it's not a slight against him. I would like to see Chiesa reach that next level. Which, to be fair, he'd be great at Juventus.
You'll see him for Newcastle next season.
Oh, don't say that. Christ. I have.
And Anton Deck will be Chiesa.
No. Leave Anton Deck out of this, please. Deck and Ant. I have Pirlo and Gattuso midfield. And actually hurts me to put Gattuso in because he played for Rangers. But I had to put him in purely.
I forgot he played for Rangers.
I had to put him in because he said, sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. I just think it's a great quote. So
great player though as well.
Pirlo, yeah, he was a good player. Pirlo is a suave bastard. He's just so cool, isn't he? Like, I mean, how would you describe him? Great player, and actually, you know
I think he could be the next James Bond.
That's not a bad show,
to
be fair. His chip against England as well in the Euros that time, unbelievable. He's just a great player, and
he's a pleasure to watch as well.
Yeah, he's very easy on the eye to watch. Like, he just strolls through the game at his pace, which is great. You know what I mean? I have at the left side. I have Alberto Aquilani.
Wow,
awful player. The left side is in real trouble here. Do you know what? Actually,
dude just shit houses in this team.
Do you know what? Right, he was a player who was, I mean, sorely. Like he was a crock. Like he just kept getting injured. You know what I mean? He just kept getting injured. But when he played, he was actually alright. He came in to replace Xabi Alonso, which was absolute madness. His best moment at Liverpool was away at Burnley. Gerrard had it. I think Alberto Aquilani had the ball. He slipped. The ball fell to Gerrard, and Gerrard took a shot. Ricocheted off the Burnley defender, and Aquilani just smashed it into the back of the net. It was so funny, like, and he literally just went to the crowd, just cupped his ears, was like, "What's that? What's going on?" So that's Alberto Aquilani in my team. So my midfield is Chiesa, Pirlo, Gattuso, and Aquilani. Awful.
Respect it.
Terrible it is.
It's tell you what it is. It's something different because I'm going for a world class midfield. I'm gonna go with Daniele De Rossi.
Oh,
loved him. What a player. Roma legend. I've gone for Del Piero, who I love as well, and I've gone for Mr. Pirlo himself, like you.
Happy done.
But yeah, just to touch on Del Piero, De Rossi especially, lovely little player. Similar.
He was a head case.
Yeah, he was a bit of a hatchet man now, but so good.
He's good to have though.
Such a great midfielder, man.
Great player to have in your arsenal.
And these players, not many people hear about them because they never leave the Serie A. But when you watch them play, is artist on the ball.
No, he was a very good footballer, and
he had the pass in him as well.
He was what he was. He, as you said, a hatchet man. He was one of them that just smashed people up. But every team needed it.
The Joey Barton in the Serie A, not really.
No, he was actually successful. But yeah, good midfield. And I suppose Del Piero was playing more of a 10 there.
Yeah.
So my front three, if you don't mind.
Go for it.
I already said one. I'm going for Scalacci. Because why not? Why not? And Pacchi Bonner should have saved that as well in the Italian 90. I'll be deadly serious. He should have saved it. Heartbreaking, but he should have. I'm going for. I have written down Del Piero, but because you said Del Piero, I'll just go with Francesco Totti. Just because, what a legend! Like I mean,
I have him in here.
Have you? Longevity wise and loyalty, you're not getting a more loyal man.
I'd say when I go over there now, it'll be statues of him.
Good.
I'm expecting
good. Yeah, just an absolute legend of the game, Francesco Totti.
Yeah.
And Mario Balotelli. A few screws loose. No, he's a great player.
A few bibs loose.
Do you know what? He probably one of the biggest wasted talents ever.
Yeah, definitely.
Raw talent, like.
Brilliant talent.
Unbelievable, like. And he just never settled anywhere.
No.
You know what I mean?
I think he had problems.
Yeah, potentially. But he settled about as well as milk on a radiator. You know what I mean? He just didn't settle at all. Anywhere. And I actually enjoyed his time at Liverpool. Because it was after we nearly won the league, and it was just a time of transition, and he came in, and it's just one of those signings that people will remember just for what he was, and he missed like 3 open goals. Like I remember one at QPR away, and he missed a sitter, man, and he looked at, I think it was Sterling. It's like, Raheem, what you doing? It's like, Mario, it's 4 yards out, you missed it, not me. But yeah,
I thought he was a character though.
He was.
One of the standout moments from Mario Balotelli was the pass to Sergio Aguero to win the league.
Oh yeah,
look, he
that's
had
the talent he had.
He had his moments. Yeah. He had his moments as a player.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like I mean, Balotelli, Aguero. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's always gonna be Balotelli to Aguero. You know what I mean? So he definitely possessed talent, and it's a bit unfortunate how it went. Wow. So yeah. God bless you, Mario. I hope you're keeping well. Good player. Good player.
What player? My front two strikers I'm going with Totti and Inzaghi.
Great player.
You talk about longevity at a club. Played until he was 40 at AC Milan. I'm fairly sure. That is something else. And I'm fairly sure he's a manager in Inter now. But my God, what a player. Great striker. So many goals.
Yeah. I think he won Milan the Champions League against us as well in 2007. He's a great player, like. You know what I mean? He's a very good player. And
whenever I think of that AC Milan team, I think Kaká, Inzaghi, Nesta, Maldini.
Yeah.
Just like that. Seedorf as well. Yeah.
Pirlo. The spine was unbelievable.
And that's childhood, that's nostalgia.
And it's what gets you into football, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah.
I think particularly Inzaghi, he was just a cracking player. And yeah, great show. Good team.
That's it. Our all-time
manager. We'll throw a manager in.
We'll throw a manager in. Go.
I'll have Giovanni Trapattoni.
Oh, what was his famous line in Ireland? We're not letting the cat out of the bag or something like that.
And he said something like there is no domestic league in Ireland, which is just
what an idiot, man.
Yeah. Yeah, your manager.
My manager, I'm gonna go with Claudio Ranieri for what he did at Leicester.
Yeah, emotional.
Something else. And I remember, was it Bocelli coming on and singing was the
very
most
emotional,
beautiful moment.
Will we do a bit of this or that actually real quick about Italy?
This or that? What's that?
So we'll say 2 things and we pick between them which we prefer.
Go. So
pizza or pasta?
Pizza
for me as well. Yeah. Andrea Bocelli or Pavarotti? It's tough on that one.
Bocelli.
Yeah.
My eyes, yeah.
Pavarotti is very good. I'd actually advise before you go to Italy to look at Pavarotti's videos.
Alright.
Emotional, like very good.
The south or the north?
I don't want to get into politics. I'll go south.
Turin.
I think Bergamo's up north though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love Bergamo. I want to go to Bergamo. I'm surprised you didn't have the Zola in your team actually.
Fuck, I forgot about Zola. Zola or Chiesa?
Oh, I'll go Zola.
Zola, yeah. Zola is.
Hey, let's go. Battle of the Black and Blues. Atalanta or Inter Milan? I'm going Atalanta just because I fucking love them.
Atalanta, yeah. I prefer AC. Coliseum versus the Vatican. Go.
I'll go with the Vatican.
Yeah. I'll go for Coliseum because of the Gladiator. What film? What film?
Good show. I'm trying to think of other Italian things. There's probably a lot of stereotypes we're missing. Mario or Luigi?
Oh, that's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
I think Luigi.
Yeah, I prefer Mario.
Because he's taller. I like Luigi.
I mean, okay. I just like a little fat Italian because he reminds me of me.
Well, we leave it there, so.
We'll leave it there, so.
Yeah. Right, thanks everyone for listening to this week's smaller episode of the Onlyfanz Football Podcast.
This will be very easily digestible for our listeners.
Yeah.
I mean, we did talk about Dragon Ball and Miguel Almiron and Josef Martinez at the start.
We bore ourselves sometimes, don't we?
We've just been here a long time.
Anyways, I'm going to leave Adzi to go to bed because we've recorded last week's episode and this week's episode in one sitting, and he looks like he's on the verge of like collapsing.
I'm genuinely going to go to bed when you leave.
FIFA for Adzi tonight.
Ciao Bella, and anyways, Cran, God bless you, best luck in Italy.
All I know is buongiorno Adzi, and I know that doesn't mean bye, but bye everyone. Thanks for listening. Follow the podcast, download the podcast, all that jazz, and
we'll leave it there, so.
We'll leave it there, so.